What's up, crypto kids, blockchain, profit seekers? How y'all doing today? I'm coming at you from Bishares because, just want to drop some alpha on you, do a quick update and all that good stuff. They got a lot of good stuff going on. I'm super bullish on this platform. I'm bullish on the team. I really like it. Everything about it is pretty slick. They're, this is one of those things that, being way ahead of the curve on certain things is super important. And these guys got so much going on and got a little thing, a couple things I want to clue you in on. So for those not in the know, what is Bishares? Bishares is like ETFs, right? Which is like exchange traded funds, but these are decentralized exchange traded funds. And so basically you get into a whole basket of cryptos, a whole basket, within a certain spectrum, like all the chains or all the big L1 chains in one fund, all the big gamification funds, all the Metaverse coins, and they recently launched a Metaverse fund. And so with flashing in one coin without having to do any of the research, them doing all the research, and these guys know what they're doing, you can with one coin flash in and buy into one of these ETFs. And from there, one of the ETFs at different times, they're boosted. So you can not only get into these ETFs, but they will, create a LP token or, put it into a liquidity provision state where you can drop it in and farm some Bison. Now, Bison is a super slick token with only 1 million ever total, and those things are going to get getting more and more locked up because they're in every single fund. Every single fund has Bison weighted in it at about 5%. So they slowly are getting eaten up. There's only about 400,000 of these coins out right now. There will only ever be about 1 million of them out, and they got a lot of good stuff going on. So like I said, with one coin, coming in with just BNB or with just Fantom, and pretty soon with just CRO, and there's rumors about Polygon and other things, but you could come in and buy into, you go to these funds, and with one click, you can get into the funds. So I click launch app. And there's all these different funds available. The Bishares BitMEX fund, the Ape Swap fund, the chain fund is the one where you're in all the big L1 chains. So you don't need to know which one's going to pump, You're in Avalanche, you're in Ethereum, you're in all of them. And as one pumps or doesn't pump, you benefit from that. And you're in a weighted, diversified exposure. So as one goes up, you're getting more of the others, that type of thing. And it's kind of like Balancer, but more of its own unique situation. And so you can get into the game fund, the FOMO fund. And these guys are like serious researchers. If you subscribe to their Medium is pretty on point. They give really, especially in November, they were super, super active. In November, we got this on the 25th and then something else on the 22nd. And I actually learned a lot about different projects from being in their Medium, because these were, they're super well written. And like most of them are, I know about because I'm pretty into it, but I found all about this. I'm not going to say this right, Toast Dis, because of this article here, and kind of dug into it further. And yeah, so you find out about a lot of very interesting things there. Now, the team, which, team's very important to me. Team here is pretty on point. This guy, DeFi Vlad, he gives regular, what do you call it? Interviews, and does, all the time. And he's super well spoken. This DeFi Vlad guy, and you could go to all their Twitters. This all things NFT person is also a co-founder. So these people, they research, they know what the best projects to get into, and so they're all pretty well done, and the yields are pretty great. I'm more of a Fantom person, obviously, if you're on this channel, and so I generally like to I'm in everything they offer on Fantom, right? So watch, we'll head over to Fantom, we'll go to the funds. I'm also on the Binance Smart Chain in the different farms. And here's the different ones that you can get boosted. Some of these APRs are great, 172. So another thing that's really cool here is these ones that say YBEF DEX. When you go to these, you basically, with one coin, you come in, and with this is with BNB. They have one on the Fantom side too, and you can flash in with just BNB. It goes in with these weighted distributions from what they study and what they determine is best. They, you know, you buy all into these, you zap into them with one coin, bam, it's pretty nice. You buy into all these at once, it distributes them into these pools. Each one of these pools is already earning LPs. So I'm in this one here, and it's, you know, earning these LPs, or it's earning these LPs being boosted, you know, being in these. And then from there you end up with, you know, basically a claim check for your what you put into the fund here, right? And then from there you head over to the farms and you put the yield bearing fund. You drop your coins in. Mine is right here, yield bearing fund, and you drop them in here and you earn this percentage APR, 185.27. Now it's 185, but you get the point. This is accumulative, so it's including those APRs you see over there, but it's like Lego finance, yield on top of yield. Okay, enough of all that. You guys are probably used to all of that. What I've been doing every day, because I'm trying to get more and more Bison, is I am taking my Bison every couple of days and loading them into either the Bison BNB pool here, or on the Fantom side, switch networks. On the Fantom side, I am entering into every day. I pull out every couple of days, I pull out my Bison and I pair it up with Fantom and I drop it into the Fantom BNB pool, or excuse me, the Fantom Bison pool, and earn more and more Bison. So I'm trying to gather up as many Bison as I can. When they launch on CRO, I'll be over there on that chain. So let's head over there, Twitter, really quick, and we'll get some of these announcements going. So that's when Fantom Daily announced the Bison there and the top potential low cap projects, and gotta agree with that. And let's see, go through some different announcements. They did a nice article on Liquid Driver. I like Liquid Driver, and we're proud to welcome Bishares Finance for AMA on our Discord channel tomorrow, and that was a Liquid Driver. And man, these guys are doing AMAs all over, getting integrated in these different communities, which is going to eat, their popularity is going to grow. And I love teams that are active as hell like this, right? 360% APY yield bearing booster farm with Bison rewards. Obviously that's a little bit lower now, but what is that out now? We were just right there. So that fund is at 258. I'm in that one as well, and it gets into a lot of the best stuff on Fantom, and you can get into all the blue chips by flashing into one pool and then earn yield on top of that. 258% on Fantom freaking blue chips. Are you kidding me? Beautiful. Yeah, I love that. So right up my alley. 18.9% APY on Bison Beefy Vaults, and this was from Beefy. And he says, we're partnering up with Bison Finance yet again. Pick the fund and diversify in a heartbeat with Bishares. Pretty cool. They did an AMA with the Liquid Driver, as we saw already. Bishares partners with Bishares with its partners launched the YBF Meta Fund. So yield bearing fund, all in Metaverse coins, and as you can see, Bison is in each and every one of those pools, locking up more and more Bison. Now if you take Bison and put it in the single Bison pool on Binance, you get a percentage of all of the fees, and once a month they just like drop some cash into your MetaMask wallet. It's pretty nice. Like, hey, there's some cash here, and you're like, thanks, Bishares, appreciate it. Right here, Ape Swap 40,000 Bison airdrop to 2,000 random Ghana holders. Lucky guys. Bishares has completed its long-awaited audit from Solidity Finance. This is a huge one. Passed with flying covers. Have a look. More audits coming. Yep, and they had good stuff to say. No threats from outside attackers were identified in the latest audit. Centralized aspects are present. The team worked with us to address logical issues and optimize the contracts. Pretty cool. Bishares is working on something no other chain has ever done on any chain. Pretty interesting. Kronos and Bishares together. Multi-farm alpha fund. that's the one we were showing already. Pretty damn cool. To get the DeFi EFT community excited and talking, Bishares has just revealed its next cross-chain target, and that's obviously on CRO, yield bearing fund. And you know, I've been trading up my CRO, getting ready from it. This is one of the founders that you saw there. His name's All FT, expert researcher of all NFT tokenized platforms, co-founder of Bishares, tweets, not investments or financial advice, and he's got 11,000 followers on his own. Feeling super blessed to be a part of the great dev team creating the real world products that people can actually use. The Bishares stable funds, 14 funds weighted daily to get you the best yield on BSC. You can't lose 10% APY and sometimes better than 50% drawdown overnight. Let's see here. Tomorrow's AMA, and they have a new stable fund pool. That these are all just, you know, they did a, you know, an AMA here. They did another one here. Are you ready for Bishares to move on to the Kronos chain? Absolutely. Announcements coming with juicy details on the near future expansion. Here was another AMA with DeFi Vlad and Mogul Productions. So, you know, super busy. That's what we like to see. Here's Kronos News officially announcing Bishares coming aboard. Here is that stable fund I was talking about, 11.37% for risk off. As I said, risk off got you covered. Our stable coin YBF farms the best. So pretty dang nice. And it gets you spread out apart, you know, across all sorts of stable funds. So, you know, stable coin yield bearing funds. So the other couple things that we are hearing, besides, you know, going on CRO, or the one big thing, is that they are going to possibly, this is just a rumor, churning in the rumor mill, have some sort of own fork involved with their whole situation, possibly of their own, or doing it with someone else, but having Bison as a major part of that. So that could lock up a lot of this. That could send this token super flying. It could do all sorts of things. You could do with that information what you will, but I'm just bringing it to you, trying to keep you ahead of the curve as normal. If you like this type of content, like, subscribe, all that jazz. Crypto Music, gonna catch you guys on the flip. Hope you're having a hell of a great day. I am gonna be buying a bunch more Bison, and like I showed you, loading in every single day to the pools. And you know, not a lot of like native tokens I'm bullish on, but Bison is definitely one of them, and the team is, you know, part of the main reason. Go check out the Telegram. You'll see what I'm talking about. Catch you on the next one. I'm out.